Hello. Good evening, guys. Yes, uh, I will continue uh, my stream. I will continue my preparation for becoming a CP programmer or competitive programmer, I should say. And I hope that you will uh, join me in this journey. You will do your work, and you can study with me, or you can study the CP book, which I'm reading right now. It will be of great help if you're into programming and stuff. And in general, logical thinking improves if you solve these kind of questions. So um, yeah, I guess we'll be streaming for like 2 to 3 hours, and yeah, uh, our primary aim is to complete this iterative two nested loops, which falls under the complete search topic of chapter 3 in CP3 book. So let's get started. 105 UVA 105. We had solved, I guess, 2 to 7 questions in the last room, and we'll be solving 10. Uh, at least these 12 questions. This will be our target. So yes, question 105. Skyline problem. Yeah. Okay. With the advent of high-speed graphic workstations, CAD computer-aided design, and other areas, CAM and VLSI design have made increasingly effective use of computers. One of the problems with drawing images is the elimination of hidden lines obscured by other parts of drawing. You're you're to design a program to assist an architect in drawing the skyline of a city given the locations of the buildings in the city. To make the problem tractable, all buildings are rectangular in shape and they share a common bottom. The city they build the city they built are built the city they are built in is very flat. The city is also viewed as two-dimensional. A building is specified by an ordered triplet LI-HI-RI, where Li and Hi are the left and right coordinates respectively of building I, and Hi is the height of the building. In the diagram below, buildings are shown on the left with triples. Okay, one. Okay, the skyline shown on the right is represented by the sequence. Okay, 1, 11, 5. Okay, 1. Where is this 11? 5. Okay, 2, 6, 7. Okay, LIHIR. 1, 5, 11. This is the height. Okay, 2, 2, 7. Okay, 6. Okay, this is the building 3, 3, 9, 13. Okay, 12, 16. Okay, 12, 16, 7, 14, 25, 3, 19, 22, 18. Okay, this is okay. 23, 23, 13, 23, 29, 13, 24, 28, 4. Okay, and the skyline on the right is represented as 1, 11, 3. This is interesting. I guess this is 3. Yes, 1, 11, 3. Okay. What the hell is going on? 1, 11, 3. Okay. The input is a sequence of building triples. All coordinates of buildings are integers less than 10,000, and there will be at least one and at most 5,000 buildings in the input file. Each building triple is on a line by itself in the input file. All integers in a triple are separated by one or more spaces. The triples will be sorted by Li, and with Li, the x left coordinate of the building. So the building with the smallest left x coordinate is first in the input files. The output should consist of a vector that describes the skyline as shown in the example above. Okay, in the skyline vector v1, v2, v3, okay, vn, the vi says that I is an the vi says that the vi says that I is an even number represents a horizontal line height. Horizontal. Okay. Okay. If it's not no vertical. Okay. Okay. One. What do you mean by I'm kind of confused. Within the part, for example, by bug starting at the minimum x coordinate and traveling horizontally and vertically over all the. Okay, I guess I get it. But this isn't one, isn't it? Okay, 1, okay, 11, 3, 13, 9. I don't get it. This doesn't seem like 9. It seems more of like a 13, okay? Till 9, is this what it means? 3 represents. Okay, till 9, okay, then okay, 1, 11, till 3, then we're going till 13, then we will be going till 9, yeah, then we will have an height 0, then we'll be going till 12, then we'll be going till 7, this will continue till 16, okay, then the height shall be 3, this will continue till 23, not 25, till 23. What? 19, yeah, till 19. Okay. 1, 11, 3, 13, 9, 0, 12, 7, 16, 3, 19. Okay. 18, 22. Okay. They will drop till 3, 23, 13, 29, 0. Okay. This question is this question is pretty interesting. Okay, so let's say I'm talking about a point. Mm, what does this structure actually mean? I mean, let's say at a certain x coordinate, there are multiple, what can we say? It is okay. There are multiple buildings on, let's say on x coordinate 3, and the height of these multiple buildings can be 2, 7, 4, 5. So what will be the actual height that will be represented in the result, in the resultant, let's say, vector or anything? It would be 7. Now why 7? Because at a given point, the height at a given point, the height of the maximum building at that point is 7. Okay. Now you may ask how can we project this using normal C and C++. So one thing which I can think of is that let us take a huge array. It will be not particularly huge because it is given as I guess there are some constraints. Yeah, all the coordinates of the buildings are less than 10,000. Okay, so initially let's assume that we have a flat building, isn't it? Now one naive way of I don't know how to put this in words, but let me draw something. Let me draw it. Okay, so let's say initially we haven't built anything. I guess I would prefer coordinates. I would like to draw a line. Let's say initially we have barren land, let's say, and let's roughly uh, mark the points. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, let's assume that um let's say okay, what I want to say is like the this is an array, let's say, and it goes on till 10,000, till 10,000. Okay, initially all the height will be 0 because we haven't built anything over in the city yet. Okay, now okay, we know that in the region 1 to 5 there's a building whose height is 11. So what we can do is 1 to 5 will replace this by 11. Okay, as of now, yes, we'll just do simply this. From 2 to 7 coordinates, there's a height of building 2 to 7, this height of building 6. From 2, but there's already a building of height 11. So this building won't be represented in the resultant. So let's ignore there's already a building of height 11, 11, 11. But in the case of the coordinates 6 and 7, uh, there's no building built yet. So I can safely say that at least as of now, this these buildings will be represented in the resultant. So for coordinates in the coordinates 3 to 9, there's a building of height 13 from 3 to 9. Okay, in this region. From 3, but you may ask that there's already a building of height 11. But the thing is, it will be overshadowed by a building whose height is even greater than 11, which is 13. So we will plot 13 here till coordinate 9 and so on. So I guess you got my point. Basically, what we are doing is we will do this. We will kind of build. We will kind of build our city on a on an array whose initial height is 0, as no buildings are built yet. And yes, you may ask what will be the last coordinate. The last coordinate will be will will be 29 in this case, because 29 is the furthermost point which I can think of, and the first coordinate will be the will be no, the first x coordinate will be the actual first x coordinate of the input. Are you all getting what I'm saying? Okay, okay, I'm live, right? Let me check if I'm live. Didn't actually send me a notification that I'm live. Just let me check in a sec. Okay, yes, I'm indeed live. Okay, great. Okay, so at the end, uh, what will be our what will be our goal is, let's say I want to draw a vector in this. So what I will do is, first of all, I will print the leftmost x coordinate, which will be 1. What is the height at this coordinate? It is 11. This height is maintained till how many coordinates? I guess it is 3. I will move till the three coordinate. Then the height of the building changes. So I will go up. What do I mean by up is I will go till the height 13. Now this 13 is maintained till coordinate 9. So we'll go till 9. And I guess there's no building here. So we'll so the height at oh wait a second. Okay, from 9 I'm going 0. Then I get at 12. I have height of 7. This height is being maintained till 16. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, I'm actually getting confused in translating the our answer, translating our array into the vector which the online judge is expecting. Okay, here the height changes. Okay, at coordinate 1 the height changes, so we'll first print 1. Then 11 is maintained, but when will the height change? The height will change. The height will change at coordinate 3. That's fine. And then the height increases. Then we'll go 13, and the 13 height is maintained till the coordinate 9. Okay. Then we'll have a dip. Then we'll go till okay. Let's plot these till 16. Okay. From 12 to 16, I will have the height 7. 7, and from 14 to 25. Okay. I will have a height 3. Means at 17 my height will decrease to 3. Okay. Okay, so our function will be kind of like, the first of all we'll start at the leftmost x coordinate. Let's say it is gamma. Okay. Then we'll print the respective height, and uh will keep on increasing. We will keep on iterating until the height changes. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Okay. Okay, so the thing is, I guess what we are expected to do is, let's say if our coordinate, let's say 8, the height increases, then we are supposed to, print 8. But let's say that at coordinate 8, the height decreases. Then we are supposed to go till 7 and then print 8 and then print the height which is at 8. I guess this is the case. Okay. I hope you guys understood what I'm trying to say. Okay, UVA 105, UVA 105 CPB. Fantastic. The input is a sequence of building records. Okay, we'll simply start. Um, the x coordinate are integers less than 110,000. Okay, so we will have an array of size 1, 2, 3, 4, 10,001 with the default value being 0, plain city without any buildings. Okay, and then we have L, H, and R. We'll see in L, then we'll see in H and R, and then void mm, void build int L int H int R. We'll go, okay, and we'll also have ARR. Okay, ARR I is equals to max of ARRI comma H. Okay, this is our build function. Int leftmost x is equals to -1 and rightmost x is equals to -1. Okay, and then we'll say void plot vector. What am I doing? Okay, vector, and we will have ARR leftmost x. Okay, nice. We will start iterating. will first print leftmost X. Okay. Then we'll continue our iteration. Leftmost X smaller, I smaller than equal to rightmost X I plus plus. Okay. Then if I is equals to leftmost, what we can do is we'll print the height as well. Leftmost X, leave some space. Okay. While I the rightmost X. Okay. First of all, let's just, before writing the function, let's just see if we are at least on the right track. Leftmost X. Nice. We will have 11, 11, 13, 0, 0, 7, 3 for some time, then 18, 18. Okay. What is 18 doing over there? At 19, we will have 18. We will have 20, 20, and 22. Okay. This all bunch is 18. Okay. Then we'll have a deb, won't we? Why have I got 2, 3? Okay, no. I guess something's. I'm an up. Okay. set W as let's say 3. Same goes for U as well. 3. Okay, nice. Now let's have a look at this. Let's close these files for a second. Okay, so we will have 11 till 13. Okay, I guess that's right. Till 3, sorry. Then we have a building at 13. So, and 13 is maintained till 9. Okay, 39. Okay, then we'll have 0 after. Okay, we're doing something like this, I guess. Till 9, then we will have 0 till 12. The point where, okay, we'll continue 12 till 17, not 6, oh, 16 in this case. Then we'll have 3 till 19, okay. Then we'll have 18 till 22. Then we'll have 13 till 29, okay. And then 0. One thing which I have noticed is that, let's say the height is increasing. Let's say from 11, the height increases at 3. When the height increases, I should print that coordinate, as the height is increasing. I will print 3, then I will print 13. But here height decreases. So we'll print the last coordinate with the maximum height, with the previous height, which is 9. Okay, then we'll print 0. But in this case, height increases. The height increases at which coordinate? It increases at the coordinate 12. So we'll print 12. But if, let's assume, okay, forget about it. Then we'll continue printing. Then we will continue to go. But then we realize that height, height decreases at 17. But as it decreases to 17, we'll print 16. Okay, I guess now I get it. Hmm. This is all that you live. Okay, first of all, what I can say is I will first print ref must x plus 1. Then we'll go on increasing and start. But what we have to print? If height decreases, then if If height of an IND is height not ARR is smaller than ARR of start IND, let's say, then we'll print end IND first, isn't it? Then we'll continue with this, else we will not end IND, is end IND minus 1. Then if then we'll print end IND, then I guess we shall continue ARR end IND. Okay, let's okay, and then let's check once. 111 3 13 9 0 12 7 16 3 19 18 22. Why haven't I printed 3? Okay, this is concerning. Shall I open this in? Okay, I will open this in the other editor. This output. CP book solving chapter 2 output. Okay, so one thing which you can think of is that something's wrong. Okay. Why is the 3 over here? Okay, from 14 to 25 we have 3. Okay. Things wrong over here. Something's terribly wrong with my representation, I guess. From 14 to 25. Okay. I'm not representing the height correctly, I guess. Okay, so what I can say is that my code is missing the point where from 14 to 25 there's a building, and it isn't accounting for the space between 22 to 23. You know what I mean? At 22 the height is 18, at 23 the height is 13. But what about the space between 22 and 23? It is it that's that coordinate not coordinate with that single unit of length isn't accounted for, isn't it? We have to, I guess, improve either. Okay, what do I mean? Okay, so what is happening over here is that let me open my text editor. After 22, the height is okay. At 22, the height is 18. At 23, the height is 13. That I completely agree with. But how do I take into account the space between 22 and 23? This is indeed interesting. Okay, yes. The thing is that at 22 the height decreases. My God, oh my God. Fantastic. How do I account a height at 22? Let's say I'm talking about the points 1 and 2. Let's say the height of the building at that, at in between 1 and 2 is, yeah, it can be different. At 1, I can say that, the height is this. The height is XYZ. At 2, I can say the height has become, XYZ. What about the context? This is indeed a bit different. It is indeed a bit different question. Height map, sweep left to right. Wow. Two nested loops. How come it has two nested loops? We have to think about this. I'm representing the height at this. How do I account for height? Okay, we will think for for 5-10 minutes more, and then uh we'll take the help of ChatGPT. This is indeed a different question. Yes. This drop, I'm talking about this drop. If the height is like is 18, here it is 13. I guess instead of wasting our time, we should go and ask ChatGPT. The question number 2. Okay. So as you have noticed, ARR consists of heights of the respective points. And what the thing is, at point at x is equals to 22, the height is 11, not the height is 18, and x is equals to 23. The height is, how much is the height? The height is, I guess, uh 23. Yes. Yes. The height is 23, but between x is equals to 22 and x is equals to 23, the height is 4, uh, which is unaccounted for in the plot vector function. How do I resolve this? What? Okay. I didn't get it actually. Okay, so according to ChatGPT, I should only, I guess, print end and just want interesting. Let's call this function. What is happening? I don't understand what is going on. Well, I'm 29. Okay, so everything is fine until I call the plot vector function. So where am I getting an error? We are undertaking 111 as per the answer 111 31390 12 7 16 3 19 18 22 3 23 13 29 0. So why am I getting an error? Isn't this interesting? Just for now. Okay, yeah. Okay, okay, it's my mistake that I'm printing. I guess it should be smaller than 0. And yes, I guess that should do. That would, I guess that is sufficient, yeah. Then we'll print a new line at the end. Fantastic. 111 3 1390 12 7 16 3 19 18 22 3 23 13 29 0. Okay, and let us try to let us try to dissect what let us try to understand our misunderstanding. Okay, so according to ChatGPT, as I asked you, I asked him in front of you all, what's wrong? So, for some reason, I have not completely understood the solution yet. ChatGPT is saying that R is the height where, you know what I mean. R is the point where the height of the building decreases. Now, what does it mean? Let's say I'm saying that, what does my, height of my represent? Let's say I'm saying 11, 11 for 1 and 2, and then 13 at 3. Then what I want to say is that the height the height is 11. Means it changes at 13. It changes at 3. Or I don't know how to say this, but uh, 22 at point 22 in the heat map, we shouldn't represent the height as 18 because 22 is the point where the height decreases to 3, and that is the reason why we had this unaccounted building of size 3 of height 3. I guess this will do. Not happy land the sky problem. Presentation error. I guess we shouldn't print a new line at the end. And yes, We should keep this in mind. Yeah. Wrong answer. Why though? Okay. Wrong answer again. Okay. I guess we are. I guess there's still a conceptual gap uh, between the understand. Okay. Yeah, it's saying that my representation is lousy. At which height? At which x does the height change? Okay. Okay. I've understood this, but see, your new representation revolves around a list of events, a structure to track active heights, detecting when the small height changes. Events active set max height changes. Okay. If you think about this a bit, you'll naturally arrive at the full solution yourself. That's exactly what you want for a CF journey. Interesting. So our main hint is the idea. This is the hint to represent each building as two events. Height increases and height decreases. Okay. So your data becomes something like for a building LHHR I'm still kind of struggling with this problem. So at x equal to 1, the height the height of the building is 11 and it remains 11 till 5. I'm still confused, man. I'm pretty confused. And I guess there's a reason why this is under two nested loops. I'm still confused. I'm sorry for taking like an hour of your time uh, for not solving even a single question. But but I'm pretty much confused by this question. Okay, I'm still. What am I not accounting for? What am I not accounting for? The height increases, or height becomes L. I would like to ask you guys um, a simple question. What actually happens at night over here? There's a change. I have to somehow read this change. At 9, the building becomes. What I can say is that at 9, the height of the building is 13 and 0 at the same time. I'm still kind of perplexed to understand. Yeah, fantastic. Let's just ask for the solution. Can you please? What is the tallest building currently active? Okay, I guess this is a bit tricky question. As of now, I will mark this question as unsolved. Okay, I know this is wrong actually. I spent, 1 hour 20 minutes on this question or 80 minutes, and I'm not, proceeding further or, completing the question. I know this is wrong, but I can't help. I guess I need to give some more time to this question. Okay, so let's start with the next question, 347. And the when solution starts talking about multi-sector priority queue, I'm not that well versed with these data structures. I'm not I'm getting the gist of what ChatGPT is trying to say. But it's kind of difficult for me to understand the events and everything. Um, I will assure you all that in the next uh, in the next stream we'll solve this question. We'll solve this question again. Yeah. I'm Okay, yes, we'll try this question in the next stream. Okay, let's continue with question 347. Run around numbers. An n-digit runaround number is characterized as follows. It is an integer with exactly n digits, each of which is between 1 and 9 inclusively. The digits form a sequence with each digit telling where the next digit is in the sequence in the sequence occurs. This is done by giving the number of digits. This is done by giving the number of digits to the right of the digit where the next digit in the sequence occurs. If necessary, counting wraps around from the rightmost digit back to the leftmost. The leftmost digit in the number is the first digit in the sequence, and the sequence must return to this digit after all digits in the number have been used exactly once. No digit will appear more than once in the number. Okay, for example, consider the number 81362. To verify that this is a turnaround number, we use the steps below. Start with the leftmost digit 8. Count 8 digits to the right, ending with 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.